What's up guys, my name is Ian. Welcome back to 7 New Worlds, where today we'll be talking about the heroes of Destiny, aka you the player. So what Bungie's trying to do with Destiny is that they're trying to give the player more choices, and this is mainly because in the past Halo games that Bungie has worked on, you only get to play as the Master Chief, which is just we don't even know what his face looks like. He's just a badass guy. Not much about him, and there's not too much that the player can associate with Master Chief, saying that's it's themselves really. So what Destiny is going to give you guys is they're going to let you choose a race, they're going to let you choose a class, and they're going to let you choose a whole bunch of accessories to trick out your player, your character, and they're really going to give you a reason to come back to playing Destiny over and over and over, and they're going to reward you for what you do in game. So first off, let's talk about the races. So first up we have the humans, and the humans are what Bungie describes as relatable, tough, and simple. For future references, the images that you see, kind of like the slideshow images, these are from the Bungie's Brave New World GDC talk that they had recently this year. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to see it. It's a whole hour long. It's pretty interesting if you guys want to watch it. I've mentioned it a couple times already, and it's something you really should watch, but just again, those are not my pictures. I'm just using them to give you guys an idea of what Bungie kind of thinks of what these races and classes, what they expect them to be. So like I was saying, the humans are relatable, they're tough, and they're very simple. Everyone's a human on Earth. If you want to be if you just want to be an average person, choose human. No big deal. And I'll probably have a picture of the human up right here. Pretty amazing. I mean, just a standard person, really. That's a little boring though, so if you guys want something else, just wait for the next two races. So if human is not your thing, then check out the Awoken. And the Awoken are basically, they're kind of mythical, kind of elvish, ghostly, ethereal, angel-like creatures, or not creatures, but figures. They're very human-like. You can see right here, they're very exotic, beautiful, mysterious, and pretty interesting to me. They probably would be a great class for like the Warlock combat class, which a lot of magic. So that's one thing I'll talk about later. But these are the Awoken. Pretty interesting. They're just mythical people, kind of like elves, the whole fantasy kind of thing. And let's move on to the next one. So probably the most interesting one out of all of them are the Exo, and the Exo are basically Terminator type Master Chief Spartan war machines, and these guys are basically pretty damn cool. I mean, they're sinister, they look powerful, tireless, and it's just amazing what these guys look like. Once again, they'll probably be a good match for the Titan class, but I'll get into that later. And I have one last little race for you guys. So the last race is called the Tiger Man race. No, I'm just joking with you guys. This is kind of like Bungie's little joke that they have. Maybe it's gonna be an Easter egg. Maybe maybe Tiger Man will be in the game later on. We won't know. I think it'd be pretty awesome to be a Tiger Man, but unfortunately, he won't be in the first game. So the next thing Bungie talked about doing is that they want to make sure that your character, no matter what race you choose, has a lot of accessories to choose from. Just like an MMO where you can trick out your own character. You can be unique as however you like. And some of the things that Bungie mentioned is that they're gonna be they're gonna have a lot of different kind of clothes, all kinds of fashion for you guys. So there's gonna be something cool for you to wear when you're kicking ass out there on the battlefield. They're also, they're also concentrating on hair because, let's be honest, hair is pretty, it could be a standout feature for some of you people. It's also very interesting, and it tells a lot about what people are like, pretty much. And the last thing, they talked about makeup, decoration, tattoos, face paint, all that kind of thing. The extra little accessories. Maybe like you could have a fancy Rolex watch. You never really know. I mean, it's Bungie. They can do whatever they want with their game. So let's move on to classes, and these are all about how you're going to be playing the game during combat. So the first class we're going to talk about is the Titan class, and basically the Titan is basically what the Master Chief and the Spartans were in Halo. They're future soldiers, space marines, and they're very bulky, pretty heavily armored, I guess you could say. Bungie mentioned that they kind of have a 80 to 20% armor to non-armor ratio, and you can see they're very well armed, kind of like the stormtroopers from Star Wars, I guess you could say. But you know, they're gonna be the heavy hitters, the tank kind of characters with a lot of, I'm guessing they're gonna be able to take a lot of hits, I'm guessing, and they're also gonna be the guys carrying the heavy weapons such as the machine guns and the rocket launchers, things like that. So let's move on to the next one. The next class is the Hunter class, and the Hunter class is everyone's, you know, assassin type class. They're more considered like a bounty hunter in Destiny, and think kind of like Western bounty hunters, you know, Western cowboys. And they said it's very influenced off of like, yeah, like the Western bounty hunters, and just think like Han Solo or Jango Fett from Star Wars, you know, these kind of just lonely guys that, you know, do what they want to do, act really cool, and they also have a lot of a lot of cloaks are part of the hunters dress, you know, wardrobe, and they are described as having a 50-50 armor to non-armor ratio, and they have a lot of cloaks and capes. So let's move on to the last one, and personally the one that I think I will be playing day one. So this last class is the Warlock, and the Warlock is your space wizard basically. And you know, it has been I think it's been pretty much known that Destiny is gonna have some sort of magic in the game, and this has been confirmed. You know, they're gonna have some sort of magical aspect for, instead of just, you know, people with guns, there's gonna be something else in there. You know, we don't really know yet. There are screenshots of a warlock, and he looks like he's shooting fire, so I mean, pretty damn cool. And that's, you know, what kind of what I would like to do. I like to play, you know, I like my guns, but I also like to get I guess, you know, a bit of different kind of combat style. And you never really had a first-person shooter. Well, not really a shooter, but you know, if you ever played Skyrim, you guys could do magical spells, things like that. That's pretty cool to me. It interests me as well. And you know, they were described as being like Jedi basically. I guess that's a pretty good, you know, pretty good thing if the Jedi were carrying guns. And the Warlocks are described as having a 20 to 80% armor to non-armor ratio, and so you see they're kind of the light armored guys, but they do have the ability to use magic, which I'm not sure if the other classes are going to be used, well, probably not as effectively, but you know. And it's also, I really like the Warlock class, and I'll probably be playing this on the first day of Destiny. Who knows, it looks really awesome to me. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about on the Heroes of Destiny. Basically, the player customizations that will be available to you guys. And you know, it's still very early on. Bungie has not released a lot about Destiny. I speculate that there may be more races, more classes. Some people think that there may be up to 7 or 8 classes in fact. And you know, that's all speculation. We don't really know yet, but I can definitely see if Bungie's gonna make like a sequel to Destiny, maybe like a Destiny 2 or an update later on, maybe like Borderlands, where they're gonna be adding new characters and new kind of classes to play with. You never really know. Also, we don't know yet if Destiny is gonna be kind of a single one-time character, you know, character choosing process. So basically, if you choose one character, you're locked in for that for the rest of the game. We don't know if that's true. Some people also think that we may be able to have multiple characters, which I think would be really awesome. Kind of like Borderlands, where Borderlands you can play as the 4 different Vault Hunters, you know, however you want to do. I think that's how Bungie should do it. I really hope that's what they do with Destiny, because I don't want to be stuck as one character forever. That's no fun. You want to play as everyone, choose, maybe, I'm gonna guess that the different races are gonna have different kind of abilities or attributes toward the different classes. So maybe like I said, the Awoken may be good warlocks because, you know, they sound mythical, magical, fantasy based. You know, you never really know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Ian. Subscribe to 7 New Worlds if you guys want to stay up to date with more Destiny gaming coverage info. I'll be releasing it whenever I can find some new stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys later.